It is the end of the night, but we are not done yet. We are here with Mr. Maurice Luke. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
Do y'all know who this is? Y'all see any resemblance? Because I see it. I don't know. And Nikki, you might have to zoom in on the camera real quick. Before we drop that bomb, please tell our viewers, your new viewers, who Mr. Maurice Luke is.
Hello, everyone. My name is Maurice Luke. I'm from Jersey City. I am a musician first, then I'm an actor, producer, a director, and all that good stuff.
Nice. Yeah. Now, how long have you been involved with music, acting, producing?
I started with music first, and my dad was a pastor.
Oh, nice.
And grew up in Jersey City, playing in church. And after that, went to high school and playing, and I had an opportunity to go play with New Kids on the Block, but I didn't.
Okay.
I don't know if you have time for a little short story.
Of course, of course.
Well, I was, playing in churches and stuff. A church called me and said, Maurice, I had moved to East Orange with my grandmother, because my mom and dad, they had broke up.
Okay.
And I was living in East Orange, and this pastor said, Maurice, I need you to come play for me. It's a Friday night. We only got $25 for you. I'm like, man, I ain't coming out my house for no $25.
Right? Probably the block that's spent already.
I'm like, nah. And something said go. And I went. So when I went, I was playing the organ, and the group PM Dawn from Jersey City, I was just watching one of their videos a couple of days before that. And I had to sneak and watch it because at my mother's house, my grandmother's house, it was very religious.
Right.
No secular.
Wow.
I end up playing, and I seen him come in, Prince come in, and I'm like, oh my God, I just seen that dude. I was attracted to his sound and to his look because it wasn't normal.
Right.
So he was attracted to my sound. So he gave a usher his number. He said, tell that guy on the organ to call me.
Wow.
So when I called him, it just took off. And I started working with them. And I always say, man, if I would have based me coming out for that $25, if I didn't come for that $25, where would I be today? I worked with Foxy, that's my god sister, Foxy Brown.
Nice.
And just so many people. Just being a musician, then I started being a producer and working on a lot of different projects. I got a chance to act in one of my brother, one of the movies he was in was called Notorious, and he played P. Diddy in that movie. And it's crazy because I worked with him first, and then years later, now my brother playing him, and then
he must have really studied, because I gotta say, Mr. Derek Luke, you had them Diddy mannerisms down to the dancing on the sidelines when Biggie would be rapping, everything. And it's not, we hear all the time, like I haven't tiptoed into acting yet, but I grew up in a performing arts, very heavy performing arts family, very heavy. So I was always around actors and producers and stuff. And one thing I do know about is character study. And you have to heavily study, especially when you're playing. You're depicting an actual person, and then an actual person who has a platform like Diddy, and who has a big following, so they know, and people who follow you, they just looking for someone to play you, and now it's like, oh no, he or she was whack and all that, but he had that role down pat. So kudos him for that. And just with everything you said, it does say a lot to these younger people who are, I wake up today, I get a new iPhone, and now all of a sudden I'm a photographer. Or, there's no grassroots, there's nothing, it's like, I got to get paid. And it's like, wait, what? You have to, there's a whole lot of paying dues that they try to step over and try to overlook in order to forget what other people say, but for you to really be able to cultivate all of that stuff within you and make some real connections. Because like you said, if it was just all about the dollar, look at all of the real connections you would have lost out on. I love hearing that story. Younger people, listen to that story. What is it that you do now exactly?
Well, right now I'm working on a movie. It's a documentary, and it's about a young guy. His name is Miles.
Okay.
And he had cancer. He lived in Jersey City, and he touched so many people's lives. And we just want to show the things that he went through, and we just want to, through Miles' eyes, we just want to show you, you know, how to overcome different things. And he had cancer, but I think more than that, I think people had pity for him, and he didn't even understand what pity was, because he didn't even accept what the doctors were saying, and that was big.
Wow.
So that's why we're celebrating him, and we're doing something. And his mom has a bakery in Jersey City called Miles.
Okay.
And yeah, we're working with that, and then I'm working on a weight loss TV show. It's called The Big Project.
Okay.
It's about me being a producer, being a dad, being a husband, being a gigolo.
I gotta watch it now. He's a gigolo. Now I wanna watch it. I want to hear the behind the scenes stories on that part.
You know, being a musician, just showing. I'm being very transparent, and I'm not hiding anything behind the cross.
Okay.
Yeah, because I want people to cross over with me and show, like, yo, I want people to be real, and that's the only way you can heal, is to be real.
Transparency. And knowing when and how to be transparent, you know, because a lot of people try to hide behind that, keeping it real. It's like, this ain't the time to be real, okay? And then there's times when you do need to be open, and now everybody want to be all milly mouth, and it's like, learn your balance. So no, but that sounds dope. That definitely sounds like something that these younger people need to know. Serious, because it's like, it's so many of them who do have a lot of talent, but because of the way they go about it, you would never know. You know, and because they're not making sure they keep themselves around people like yourself, where it's like, listen, I had to put in work. What actually brought you out tonight?
Well, Ronnie and El Train, you know, they sent me the flyer, and I was just like, I wanted to come out and support. And even though I needed like a boat to get here, you know, my truck, man, it was a lot of floods, you know, because the rain.
Yeah, it was crazy all day today.
Yeah, and I used to despise the rain, and then my birthday was like 2.5-3 weeks ago.
Oh, wait.
It was in September.
What day?
September 24th.
I'm 30th. Okay. Happy belated. Happy belated.
Just turned 51.
Oh, well, you don't look it. Amen.
Thank you.
Amen.
So, you know, I always had the wrong idea about the rain. And this young lady was like, Maurice, I know your birthday, it rained and this and that. People always look at it one way, but look at it another way. What do the rain do? It nourishes, it does a lot of good things. Right. So think about it, about rain. So I'm like, wow, yeah, it rains, so I'm able to rain. Yeah.
That is a good way to look at it. Yes. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. Please tell your new viewers where they can find you on social media.
You can find me on IG, Facebook, TikTok, just under Maurice Luke. And you can follow me on my weight loss journey. It's called Tap In, the Tap In campaign. You know, tap in with me. There's some stuff that I did in the past, but it'll be some new stuff I'm putting up there soon. Nice. So, you know, come on the journey with me. Believe me, you could come on the journey with me. They have something in Weehawken, these steps, and it's 222 up, 222 down. So I used to do that twice, you know, within an hour. The working out is one thing, but the big project, the eating, and then what's eating you. Ooh. So
you deep. Thank you so much for being with us tonight. We look forward to seeing you again. Make sure you follow Mr. Maurice Luke, and we'll check you out later.
Later.